Yes, I'm about 10 minutes late. I was in the middle of something. I'm James Lott Jr., and this is Talk A Lot with James Lott Jr., the live IG show here nightly on Instagram. I like this lighting in my backdrop. This is like working for me right now. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm on a little late. I usually am on at 10 or a little bit after that, so it's 10:11. I was writing a passage in a book I'm working on, and I got the creative juices, so I didn't want to stop till I finished that passage. I don't know if you ever had that before where you start a project and you want to finish it. You're like, I do not want to not finish it. So that's something that I think is very important. And there, hello, girlfriend. I have my wine tonight. $2 Chuck, bitches. That's right. I went to Trader Joe's and Charles Shaw is back to $2. I was like, Pinot Grigio. I went and got I'm drinking out of a Christmas cup. I don't give a fuck. I am, hello, my sister Mira. I am, went to Trader Joe's. And I got me like 3 or 4 bottles. I was like, stock it up, bitches. I had to restock up my, let's do a little show and tell. Let's see if we can see it. That's my wine rack. So I still need 1, 2, 3 more bottles filled. So yes, so I'm getting there. And that's right. I no shame. I like expensive wine. I like expensive stuff, but also here's what my rich bosses used to always tell me. You start out with the expensive stuff, like the first bottle. But after that you go cheaper. Because they say you're already drunk already, so who cares? After a while everything tastes the same. So and they knew when we used to go out, oh my God. I remember back in the day when they had we used to have lunches and dinners, work dinners, and you drank during lunch. Those were the days. So yeah. So hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm a little late. I'm black, so I'm a little late. It happens sometimes. And after a while, it's just tastes of shelter. It's like I'm all taste of shame. I just started drinking. I'm not drunk yet, but I'm like starting to slur my words already. I had a long day, kids. Running a network is not as easy as I thought it would be. Oh, my living word. It is a lot, LOTT, of work. Oh my God, it's Wednesday. Oh my God, my Yumi is messaging me. Somehow I forgot it was Wednesday. Oh my God. Hold that thought, folks. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I totally forgot it was Wednesday. Oh my God. I know it's Wednesday, but I forgot it was Wednesday. I just asked her if she wanted to come on. I'm on right now. Dish and Days is on. Follow Dish and Days on YouTube at Dish and Days. Follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Dish and Days. Twitter _Dish and Days. The at will be, continues to be, and will always be implied. I got on late. I just got on like 2 minutes ago. I totally forgot. So we'll see if Mayumi comes on. We'll see if she comes on because I totally forgot. Shameless plug 10,075. I do shameless plugs all the time. Hello, Camry Cupcake. Hello, Mommy Del Sol. Yvette Salas. Make sure I catch everybody. I said hi to you guys. Head in the clouds. The 4991s. We'll see if she comes on. I totally forgot it was Wednesday. The days are just going. I mean, I'm like literally. I mean, everything. My life is by schedule. My life is by schedule, but mostly by dates. It's like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. And by that, I almost forget the actual date. So no, take two. It's by day. It's by dates, not by days. Like I really don't look at days anymore. I'm so busy looking at like what's the 21st, the 15th, the 17th. I'm all about that right now. I'm like so funny. Um, it's crazy. So we'll see if Miami comes on. I totally forgot it was Wednesday. The last couple of Wednesdays have been just crazy for me because of my mom, and now she's better. Make sure you guys subscribe to JLJ Media on YouTube. Also, there's lots of great programming on there now, not just by me, but by others. Also, I'm also helping others that want shows and podcasts too. A lot of work. LOTT. I have a lot of things in the works this weekend. I got a lot of shows coming out. Today was Middle Child Day. I'm a Middle Child Day. And so, all you middle children out there know exactly what I'm feeling. And tomorrow is Left-Handed Day. Left-Handed Day. I have a special episode of Left Hand with a lot to say tomorrow for all the left-handers. Left-handed, 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 left-handed. I'm left-handed. I have a song called Left-Handed with a lot to say. I'll be promoting that tomorrow. I am so excited to promote my show. I'm hoping my show explodes tomorrow because it's Left-Handed Day. I'll promote the fuck out of it tomorrow. I have some great episodes, but I have a new episode I'm promoting tomorrow that's really good. Thank you for being subscribed. Thank you, my mom is fine. I saw her tonight. She brought me my favorite Skyline chili. Oh, I love Skyline chili. It's from Ohio. I'm so excited. I had it tonight on fries. My sister Zandra got me a bunch of fresh fruit and vegetables. So I have that. My friend Dr. Elliott got me figs. So I'm eating healthy, kids. We are eating it. But I am drinking vino. I have books coming out. I did a Facebook Live today with my friend Cesar Espino on his page. I have a book coming out with him. Every Friday, I got a new book coming out this month. This Friday, it's called Follow Our Leads Book 2, How We Continue to Be Entrepreneurs. That's coming out. The following Friday is the first Forever and a Day book spinoff. That's coming out. Of course, Candace Mack comes on as soon as I say that. So we couldn't even time that even better. And the last Friday of the month is The Pill Part 6. So The Pill Part 5 came out last month. The Pill Part 6 coming out this month. The Pill series, I'm already writing number 7. I'm already writing number 2 of the Forever and a Day spinoff series of one of the books. So it's a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of stuff coming out. I have a new album coming out in mid-September, an EP with Chog. I have a lot of stuff coming out. A lot of product. TV, books, movies, all kind of stuff. So so I've been working on that all day. So running a network is not easy, and I'm like, what I get myself into, and but I'm happy, I guess. I mean, it's all the stuff. I don't know when I became a Jason Mason like go-to person, but I know they're coming to you for some reason, girl. I don't understand because my thing here's where I'm gonna be super shady. Oh, I got some shade for you guys also because you guys are my family, so I'll get to that too. It's soap related. So number one, I post everywhere about the show. I'm a shameless promoter. I want you to find the show. So I guess unless they're not following me, they will not know the show's coming out because I posted everywhere to everything. So folks need to follow me and stop asking you where it is. Just follow me. AfterBuzz TV dead. So there's no GH report. Sorry, folks. It's gone. So come to GLJ Media and you will see some GH material. I released an episode today of the audio podcast about the new series by some of the GH people. So there you go. Number 2, there is a podcast, and I will loosely say news site, Daytime Confidential, that chose to showcase my interview with Brittany Sarpy on Y&R. Here's what the shady part is. So they watched it, obviously. They did a nice write-up on it. They did. But they chose not to tag me in it or my company. That's bad journalism. Now, I don't call them journalists anyway, but that's bad journalism. And that's really shady. So I was told that they did that, which I'm like grateful for. You want to promote my interview? That's good. I love that. I'm so happy. Brittany Sarpy is great. She's a wonderful person and guest. It's a great interview. Any publicity, I'll take it. But to not, so they had to link the interview back to my page, of course, because that's where the interview is. But no mention of JLJ Media. My name, James Lott Jr., is in one piece of the article because they said she talked to James Lott Jr. No link. to my name. Nothing more about me or my company. They didn't even tag me in the post. They tagged her, of course. Didn't tag me at all. So I took it upon myself to tag myself, and I actually thanked them on Twitter for doing that. Did I get a response? That was this morning. Have I gotten a response from them? Of course not. No response. No, like, you're welcome. Nothing. So it's kind of like, yeah. So to me, I want you to know there are some shady people in this business. And I want to say there's some unnecessarily shady people in this business. It's what's rude. And I've talked to some other people who they've done this to them also. My thing is, I like to collaborate. Anybody knows that. I'm a big collaborator on any level, whether it's every once in a while, all the time, doesn't matter. I feel like we could work together. I have access to a lot of the actors. I work with the networks. So I'm very fortunate. I don't take it for granted. I worked very hard. Stiletto Jill! Stiletto Jill. Everybody, Stiletto Jill is a very talented host, interviewer, sister girl. Please give her a hello. Welcome her to the family, to the Talk A Lot family here on IG, late night. Go give her a follow. She's great. But I'm a person who believes in, if we work together, if you do print and I do video, then let's work together, possibly. We all win. I don't see competition. It's like we all win. I have no problem with that. It's like, let's just go and let's like work together. It's Iron Beard. But I'm a collaborator. I like to work with people. I have no problem with that whatsoever. And I think it's so rude when people are rude for no reason. If I did something to you, then I totally understand. And I totally get it. But if I didn't do anything to you personally, to me, that's so unnecessary. And it's fine. Not to say that you have to work with me. I'm not saying that at all. Or you have to even you do anything with me. But, and I'll tell you, this group was very mean to me in the very beginning, online and everything. So, and again, I never did anything. I never have done anything to them. So I just think it's just really rude. And I have no problem saying this. I have no problem putting this on my IG. I have no problem spreading this around. I have no problem spreading that around. I think it's just rude. I try to be nice to everybody. I try to give respect to people. I don't steal from other people. I'll do that. I'm very transparent in whatever I do. So I just think, I just want to shine a light on that in this business, the soap business is very small. It's very small. And we should be working together to help elevate it and support each other. We each could bring something to the table, and that's where I'm at with that. And I'm sure there's some folks who are friends with them, and I totally understand. That's fine. But for me, I'll say thank you for watching my interview, and for whatever reason why you chose to do that, and to promote it. I will take the publicity. It's getting me some more hits, so I will take that. I can't be completely mad about that, but I just think that there's a better way to do it. So I just think, oh my God, I'm like, oh. 1 second, I come back. So I'd answer Mayumi. She's not coming on tonight, so we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it next week. So next Wednesday, me and Mayumi. Let me get up and mark that in my calendar now, so that I don't forget. I have to write everything down because I'm old now, and that's how that works. So I got my little calendar. I gotta write next Wednesday, 10 p.m. Mayumi. Okay. Just wrote that. But yes. People lose my respect when they pull shady shit. To me, it's unnecessary. If we have conversations and you choose not to want to work with me, I understand that. That I get. I'm like, okay, I get it. But if I've never done anything to you, I think what's the problem is, I'm on the West Coast. I'm here in Los Angeles. And again, I worked very hard at everything I've gotten in terms of my relationships with the soap people and with some of the actors here. I know some folks have been jealous of that because they don't live here. They don't have access to them. It's hard. I'm telling you, it's hard sometimes to get guests. Some of the PR are very tight with their talent, and sometimes the talent are really busy. So it's just. I'm very fortunate. Blake V Media, another talented person, folks, in the industry. But it's not easy producing shows. It's not easy doing. It's like it's work. It's total work, folks. We to put on even a 10, 15 minute anything, there was work behind it, research. Sometimes there's scripts, not scripts. Sometimes it's, you're dealing with PR people and, sometimes the actor last minute or weather or technical difficulties. There's a lot of things that go on behind the scenes. Everybody say hello to Blake V Media, very talented person. It is hard. It's hard work. It just really is. And today I sat down. I meditated from 7 to 8. From 8 to 4:30, I was literally in front of a computer at my desk the whole time. Didn't go outside in the garden. Didn't watch TV. I was literally on call after call, Zoom meeting after Zoom meeting, recording after recording. Sammy Robin. It was a lot of work today. It was nonstop, just having meetings with the people on my shows, creating shows, putting stuff together. It's a lot of work. I love it. I'm glad I get to do it. And I love it. And I've worked from scratch. I started from scratch, folks. I literally started from not knowing nobody to knowing one person and then growing from there. So whatever little I have today, I know I earned it. And that's actually the best feeling. That's the best feeling. I mean, it's some days don't feel that way. Some days you're like, can I just catch a break? But it is a really good feeling. And I have to say, I work with a lot of PR people in New York and Los Angeles and Atlanta and Chicago and DC, and they're all wonderful to me. I treat them really well. I treat their talent really well. I get back to them right away. Thank you. Yeah, Blake, we know. She knows. She totally knows. It is producing content. Iron Beer knows this too. Candy knows this. Producing content, no matter how big or small it is, how long or short it is, it's work. Can't just wake up and do it. You can wake up, but you have to go and really do it. There's a lot of pieces to the puzzle, no matter what it is. I've even produced 2-3 minute segments. There's still work behind that. I remember when AfterBuzz once was like, James, can you put together a 2 minute thing on somebody you love or whatever? I forgot what it was. And I sat there, came up with a script, finessed it, put it in a teleprompter, and rehearsed it once, and I had to do it, and it was done. But I had to think about it for like an hour, like what I was going to say, how I was going to say it, when it was like, what I was going to wear in the piece. There's a lot of things that go on with that. How you going to have your hair, how you going to do your whatever, you're going to, there's a lot of stuff that goes on. And for women especially, how do you look? How am I going to sound? There's a lot of stuff that goes on when we create content for the masses. And we put it out there and have no idea how it's going to be received. We're doing this hoping it's always received well. Everything that we put out there, whether you're a writer, a director, or a movie, or music, TV, whatever, you put it out there and you just kind of go, okay, well, hopefully somebody will like it. Hopefully somebody will tune in and watch it. We have no idea. We set up these interviews. Sometimes we have no idea how they're going to go. I've had interviews where I was like, it's going to be good. We're going to be popping. It's going to be good. And the guest gives you nothing. Like literally one-word answers, and it's just not engaged. And you can't connect whatsoever. I had one where I was like, I wish I could see your eyes. Yeah, he had shades on the whole interview. I was like, can I see your eyes? It's like, it's really, you never know. And then there's others, you think, that'll be okay, I guess. And it's the best interview of your life. Just never know. You never know. I've gone into some interviews where I was like, I don't want to do this. And I go in and I left like high-fiving, loving all of them. I won't tell you which ones. I'm not that shady. I will drink my wine. Yeah, I work hard. I always tell people, say what you want about me. You say whatever you want about me. I don't give a fuck anyway, but say what you want about me. The one thing you can't say about James Lott Jr. is that he doesn't work hard. You can say anything else. You can say I'm too loud, too black, too whatever. I cry too much on camera, whatever. But you can't say James Lott Jr. does not work his ass off. I do. I work very hard. And I love this business. And I love what I'm doing. And I love what I do. And I'm going to continue doing it. And as long as I can. And I feel privileged to do it. I feel honored to do it. And I think of people who came before me who didn't have these opportunities like I did. They didn't even have them based on the color of their skin, based on their name or whatever. They could not even get as far as I have. I'm not even that far, but just like they couldn't even get as far as I have. And technology has been wonderful in my favor. I'm able to do that during COVID. I'm able to continue to do some stuff. So I take none of it for granted. None of it for granted, folks. I don't. I am very fortunate. And I'm surrounded by wonderful creative people. Like a Joseph G21, like a Iron Beard, like a Candy Mac. These are folks who are creative and they're talented and they're doing stuff. And I'm just like, it keeps me. And Flobito, my buddy, all these people are creative and they keep me going. I mean, they're all doing something. I love reading what they're doing. And they all know this. I'm older than all of them. I'm fucking grandpa. And I look at them like my proud nieces and nephews and children. Because I'm just like, this is great. I love seeing everyone do something. And try something different. Joseph's trying something new. Flobito's trying something new. Iron Beer's trying something new. Candy Mac's trying something new. I love it. I love it. I will always support. Always, always. Especially if you are a brown person, I will always support you. White folks too. Some of my best friends are white. No. I support anybody who's doing work and who works hard. And I think that's something that no matter who you are, no matter what age, but I am looking to the young ones. The young ones keep me going. They all look at me like I'm crazy, but I support you guys very much. I'm just an old man trying to hold on. That's all. I don't got much time left. I'm trying to shave the grays off. I think I did okay. You guys are all younger than I am. You got more time in the world than I do. I gotta hurry up and get all this just shit done. That's what I'm trying to do. But I support all my young peeps, my younger peeps, for all the hard work that they do because again I know how easy it's not. To get that interview, to get that red carpet, to get that whatever, and now especially because the world has changed for hosting. It's changed for us also. There are a lot of opportunities that are just dead in the water. Dead in the water. And we're having to figure this out. And y'all who are hosts on here know what I'm talking about. And producers have to figure it out. He said forever a day. Here goes Kenny Mac. Time of death, 10:35. 10:30. Why do people message me about soaps and I haven't watched them yet? The only show I watched yet, I haven't watched any soaps today because I've been so busy. I finally watched GH yesterday, but I haven't watched any soaps. I'm caught up. I watched all the soaps yesterday. I haven't watched them today. So they text me, ask me questions, and I haven't watched the soap today. I probably won't because I'm going to be busy writing after I get off the phone with you guys. But no, I support anybody who wants to try to affect positive change in the world through content. So whatever that is, and they all know this, I'm like, do it. Do it. That's always my answer. Do it. Do it. Yeah, I was asked today on a Facebook Live, I was the guest. I was asked what is my inspiration for just doing all the things that I do. And I said this, just is totally for real, totally how I feel. The fact that I can wake up and have the use of my face and my brain. Just 2 years ago this week, I was laying in this bed, had my face paralyzed, couldn't drink out of a straw, I was eating soup because I could barely keep it down. I had to have a towel. I had to wear an eye patch because I couldn't close my eye. It was watering so much and drying out. This whole side was just drooped. It was like just drooped. That was it. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't really talk anything, and I thought my life was over. I really thought my life was over. I thought that's it. I thought my life was over. So now my motivation is I got this back. I mean, I got it back. It took 11 months, but I got it back. And I still to this day have problems from my Bell's palsy still. My face freezes sometimes. My mouth doesn't work sometimes the right way, but it's just minor and it goes away. But I still am dealing with it 2 years later. So I just know that if I can talk, if I can write, if I can think clearly, I've won. Seriously, it sounds so corny and like sunshine and rainbows, but it's the truth. The truth. I almost start crying. It's the truth. The fact that I can actually think clearly and write a book or write a song or have a Zoom meeting or do an interview, I'm good. And yesterday I had my first organizing client in 5 months. I'm doing her again next week. I have some offers coming in. I'm being very selective in who I go to because I got my COVID test and I'm negative, but I want to stay that way. I'm gonna continue getting tested. Now I know where to go, and it's easy breezy. But I'm just very fortunate. That's all. I'm very fortunate. I just couldn't, as my brother's anniversary, my brother's death comes up in a couple days. He didn't make it to my age, and there's a lot. He died unfinished. He died with regrets, and I'm not going to do that. I am not doing that at all. I'm going to make sure when I go, like I told you guys before, I want to be on stage or doing a show, and I just want to go, follow me where all James Lott Jr.'s are sold at James Lott Jr. and all social media platforms. And that's it. I want to die knowing that I did everything that I wanted to do for the most part. So that's what I'm doing. And right now, I have to say I've accomplished a lot of things. So I can't really be that I can't really be that upset. Thank you, Blake V Media. Seriously, I've been very fortunate. I've done a lot of things. And I've accomplished some stuff. So I'm very happy. And some things I haven't got to yet. There's things I still want to do. And believe it or not, I'm in school right now learning some stuff for another certification and possibly getting another place for a certification. I'm looking at that too. So all kinds of stuff's going on for James Lott Jr. And there's Lounging with Tony. Another content creator. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy. But how's everybody doing? What's going on with everybody? It's Wednesday night. We're heading towards mid-August. Left-handed day is tomorrow. Left-handed. I'm so excited. I have my left-handed mug. I have a left-handed shirt, I think, too. I got to find it somewhere. But I got a lot of things planned tomorrow for left-handed day. Okay. Here's forever. Here's Tony. Oh, another small victory, folks. Went to Trader Joe's tonight. Oh, digging in my hand. And I found my favorite. I found two things. My favorite turkey chili bolognese sauce and California. Take two. Cauliflower pizza crust. I had found one once before and it had cheese on it. I can't do cheese. So, regular cheese. So I found one that's just the crust itself. I'm so excited. I might try it tomorrow. I'm so excited. Well, you're in. It's okay. So let me get a little shady with Candy Mac because she has to get a little smart with me. I'm Pacific Standard Time. So for me, it's not left-hander day yet. For me, it's still middle child day. In about an hour and 20 minutes, for me, it will be left-handers day. So I speak in present tense and not future tense. Yes, I get for you, it's already Left-Handers Day where you are. But because we're in my show, and my show is Pacific Standard Time, it's still Middle Child Day. Thank you for shopping at James Lott Jr.'s. Yes, left-handed revolution. I'm ready for one. Fuck these right-handed people. Fuck them. You righties. It's left-handed. They're behind on the West Coast. We're not behind on the West Coast. We are the time period we're supposed to be. We're not behind. We're not in front of Hawaii because they're 3 hours behind us. We are the James Lott Jr. show during James Lott Jr. time period, which is Pacific Standard Time. Now, Flobito is going to try to tell me Pacific Daylight Time or whatever. Both usages are correct. Why is somebody trying me tonight? Why do you want to try me tonight? I'm an old man just trying to survive in the urban jungles of Los Angeles, and you all just want to try me. I'm like, I don't understand. Like, what do you get? What do you get when you fall in love? No, that's not it. It's a Dionne Warwick song, but I can't remember what it was now. God damn it. See, when you get old, you forget shit. I was going to do a Dionne Warwick song. Never fall in love again. Oh, I never fall in love again. No, no. There's a whole point to the song. I can't remember what it is. No, it's that same time. We say it's daylight savings, so we say daylight time. Just trying to help a homie. No, I think it's still it's still considered. Also, I'll go. It's still considered Pacific Standard Time. Eastern. Those are all that usage is still okay. So I don't understand. I don't want to fight with black folks. I don't. I don't want black on black crime. I don't want it. I don't subscribe to it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to start going off on people. On talk a lot with James Lott Jr. You've been to Italy? I go on Flobito. I know you left America. Okay, actually, that sounded shady. She didn't mean to sound shady. I actually was like, I didn't know you went to Europe. I did. I mean, that was unintentionally shady. I didn't even mean to. I didn't mean to do that. I was just like, I didn't know you went to Europe. You went to Italy. I've never been to Italy. See what a few drinks does. I've never been to Italy, so I can't even claim that. My mother loved it. I've never been there. I've never been to Italy or France. I have no desire to go to France. So, no desire. Hold on, please. Destination with it. Wow, okay. Go on, and then Amalfi Coast. Fancy schmancy. Okay. Ritzy titsy. That's kind of cool. Not kind of cool. That is cool. Like, that's kind of cool. That's cool. I'm like, that's a dumb statement. That's cool. Wow, okay. Have you been anywhere else in Europa? I know. I'm like, not can't turn the shade off. I'm like, James, turn the shade off. Turn it off. Hi, I'm not shady anymore. I don't know. It's like crazy talk. I'm like, hello, James. You're missing unintentional shade. You been to London? Okay. Why is that a question mark? Have you been to London? Oh, you asking me whether you've been to London? I'm like, why? Why is there a question mark? You're all London? I've never been to any of those. So, just to my fatherland, Nederlands, Amsterdam, Amersfoort. Yes, England is in Europe. Now you're showing your education. What's going on there? Yes, England is part of Europe. It's the British Isles. Okay, yes, it is. England is in Europe. That's funny. I had a friend who thought Chicago was a state. And he went to college. He thought Chicago and Illinois were two states. He claims he's just playing. Oh, okay, sure, Flobito. I'll wink to you. Sure. I just think your school system failed you. That's all. My school system failed me, I'm sure, many times. I'm sure it did. I went to a ghetto high school. I didn't learn shit there. I worked my way through and got out. I was like, that school was a waste of my time completely, completely. So I didn't get a good education in high school. I got a good education in elementary school and what they used to call junior high. But high school did not get a good education. I would say obviously history was all fake, but everything else it was tired really. But yeah. You know, I don't know. It's those New Yorkers. I don't know. It's about people in New York. I don't know. People on the East Coast. $2 chuck bitches. I remember it went up a couple. It went up like $1 or something once. And I was like, why? It's supposed to be $2. $1.99. I'm glad it's back to $1.99 again. I bought some cheap vodka too. I thought I'd see what that was like. It's like $5. I was like, I'll try that. 6 times to Italy, once to Germany. I want to go to Germany. I might go on there. I guess I would go to Italy. I want to go to Italy, I guess. It's not one of my destinations, but I guess so. I want to go to South America, so I've been to Central America, but I want to go to South America. I want to go to Paraguay or Uruguay or Brazil. We're not going to Colombia. We're not going to Venezuela. We're not going to Bolivia. I wouldn't mind. Don't cry for me, Argentina. The truth is, I never left you. Or as they say in Spanish, no llores por mi Argentina. Me llama estar contigo. What's that? Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Back to Argentina. I would go to Argentina or to Chile or to Peru or to South America, right? That's about it. Brazil. I was near Venezuela. I was near Colombia when I was in the southeastern part of when I was the southeastern part of the Caribbean. The Caribbean, because I'm a Caribe. When I was in Barbados, that's very close. I used to watch Benivision, which is this station, is this channel in Venezuela. I was watching the novelas from Venezuela. I was all into Benivision. I was into that for a while. I was like, I am far away from America. That's why you're Panamanian. That's right. I am beer. You only know C. You must know like El Baño or something. Comida. You know what comida means? El Baño. Do you know what an arbolist is? Do you know what pantalones is? Boca. Ojos. You know any of those words? I used to always do that to the kids. Just point at stuff and say what it is in Spanish. La luz, which is light. I know. That's crazy. You are Panamanian and don't know any Spanish. What is wrong with your family? They not teach you anything. Come on. Come on. No llores por mi Argentina. Come on, people. I have songs in Spanish. You should listen to my songs in Spanish and learn Spanish that way. That's just the real deal. I mean, and it's funny because whenever I'm in a Spanish-speaking country that's only Spanish-speaking, my Spanish picks up. And then all of a sudden, it's just like I'm immersed in. And then when I leave that country, come back to America, I dream in Spanish. It's so bizarre. I never dream in Spanish until I come back from a Spanish trip. It's a trip. Like, oh my God. It's like, oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Thank you, my Spanish songs. I have more coming. Working on a Spanish album, full album. It's a trip. Because I'll come back and I'm like, why am I dreaming in Spanish? I'm like, oh my goodness, this is fucking crazy. That's crazy. But I know, thank you. I'm working on it. I have 5 songs done that are not released, plus the songs that are released. I almost have enough for an album. So your 9-year-old son teaching you Spanish. That's hilarious. And May Tiger's hanging out with her Italian. Well, I know that Spanish, Italian, French are all, set up the same way, basically. Portuguese on some level too. All those romance languages. I just know in Brazil, I know fofo means cutie. That's all I know. I don't, that's all I know, really. My accent is horrific, but I do know my palabras in Espanol. I do. I know them. I was in high school. I was a treasurer of the Spanish club. I got A's in Spanish growing up. All that stuff. So like but and my family we do a lot of Spanglish, where the word is English and word is Spanish, or we do stuff like that. So there you go, mommy. So you'll say Puerto Rican, Boricua, Boricua, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico, Puerto Rico. It's all. I'm always like throwing in a Spanish. I was telling my niece the other day. I was like, "Hello, sobrina," and she's like, "Hello, Tio." So like, we always do like things like that all the time. Just kind of like I substitute a word in there. I'm like, that's very interessante. Yes, Mexicans. There's different dialects. That's what it is, and different slang, and even some of the words are different. I know that because growing up, they taught you Spain Spanish in school, so like Catalan Spanish. It's very different. And I grew up in here in LA, and I come from Puerto Rico to New York, and New Mexico to New York. So it's like three different Spanishes. Three different Spanishes. That's not a word, kids. Don't try this at home. Three different types of Spanish is what I would hear, and that's the kind of that was really interesting because I was surrounded by Mexicans. I'm a Latino, so you're a Latina. Latina, Latino, Latina, Latino, 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 Latino. Yes. So, and like I remember one word that I grew up hearing, someone else would say in another dialect, be like, "Well, that means this." Nene means baby for some people. It means this for other people. Or we don't say Cara, we say ultra. So there's a lot of different things there are certain words that were different, that had different meanings. And it's slang, of course. Everybody has their own slang. That's kind of even black folks have their own slang where they're from. So I mean, that's kind of too. But being speaking a Romance language like Spanish, it's a lot of variations, and that's what's very interesting. So watching novelas are very interesting because if they're like I said, a lot of them are filmed in Brazil, but some are filmed in Mexico and some are filmed in Venezuela. So just to hear what Spanish they use in the novelas. But yes, I'm a Latino. I'll tell you, I'm trying to write a song about being Latino. I'm trying to write a song on that. So I'll keep you guys posted. Right, Northern Italy is more German. There's a lot more European-looking Italians, lighter Italians up there, not down by the Mediterranean Sea where it's very hot, very dark down there. Everybody's dark down there. Same way, people in Spain, they're white folks. They're in Spain, they are literally they're Europeans. There are a lot of blonde-haired, blue-eyed Spaniards running around. And Brazil, they got everything. They got everything down there. They got Chinese, Japanese, German. They got all kinds of stuff down there. And let's not forget, folks. Let's not forget. There are Africans and black folks all through South America, Central America, North America, the Caribbean. Afro is everywhere. So let's not forget that, folks. There are Afro-Mexicans and Afro-Argentinians and Afro-Brazilians and Afro. Blackity black, 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 black. Black, bitches. We is everywhere. And of course, as I say that, Ashley Gray TV comes on. As soon as I talk about black stuff, she pops in. Her black ass ears must have been burning and was like, James talking black. I gotta come on. And that's it. I was like, cheese and crackers. Cheese and Africans. 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 Oh, yeah, the music's good. The music's good. What's going on to Annie? What's going on with Annie? What's Annie talking about in here? CT scan procedure since the virus started. You'll be good. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good. I'm not gonna worry about you. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be totally good. Yeah, Afro beats are the best. Afro. Oh, good night, Iron Bear. You like Iron Bear's like it's enough black talk for me. I gotta go. Okay, that's fine. You can be Miss Annie going. You'll be fine. It's gonna be good. My mother survived. I survived. You're gonna survive. 'Cause I can't. If I get the virus, they said I'm dead, so I can't get it. So, and I survived so far. So you're gonna be survived. Okay, there you go, Iron Beard. That's right. Check out Chronicles of Jessica Wu on YouTube. How are you, Ashley? Everybody, Ashley Great TV is in here. She's a beautiful person, inside and out. I miss her immensely in person. I'll just see her in person. I miss her immensely. I do. Ashley Gray and I hit it off from the very beginning. She knows how crazy I am, so she accepts it. But she knows I'm real and I'm loving and honest. She knows that, and she's the same way. She has very strong opinions, and she's just a great person. I know I miss you totally. You know, I miss seeing your smiling face since AfterBuzz TV is, excuse me, on hiatus, and I left there anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm doing my own thing now, bitches. Oh, thank you, Ashley Great TV. That's so nice of you to say that. I try to be there for everyone and support everyone, as you know that. Soap Sundays, JLJ Media. Candy Mac is like a PR's dream. She just like, now you know I'm shady, Ashley Gray. You know I'm shady. A network does not go on hiatus. A hiatus. I already talked about it on here before. I don't give two fucks. I've already told my opinion on here about how I feel about all that. But I left just in time anyway. I was done with all the shenanigans and the tomfoolery. Like James Lott Jr. got shit to do elsewhere. Yeah, when was coming to all that? All that. I just think that it may return in some form. I don't know, but a lot of folks will not be returning with it. Kenny Mac is working it out. She is working. I just tell my guys, I always say she's working it out. Oh yeah, I'm bigger and I'm better. So my network is growing. If you guys want a show on JLJ Media, come to James Lott Jr. I'm a nice boss. I let you be yourself. I support you completely in what you want to do. And I help promote yourself to get out there. So if you have a show idea, talk to James Lott Jr. Because I will work with you and put you on my network. And it's black owned because I'm black. Yes, Candy Mac. Oh my God, you're so funny. Candice Mack and Tammy Govea have a new show on my network, JLJ Media, starting on Fridays called Daytime Today. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, it's black owned. Okay, I own my shit, and I'm black. So I'm black. I'm black. I'm black. I'm black. I'm black. Yes. Working it out. From scratch, bitches. From scratch. I worked very hard to get here. 11 years. 14 years in the business, 11 years doing this on my own. And I love helping other people. I want people to have their chance. And for some people, they just need a leg up. They need somebody to help them out. They need this like camaraderie or just something to get them kind of out there. And I have no problem being that person. Now, don't fuck me over or try to fuck me over, because I had to drop a few people over the years who have tried me, and I've had to go, no, that's not going to work. I'm not a pushover. I'm not a doormat. Nothing. So that's kind of blackity black, folks. That's my favorite saying. That's kind of thing. It's like, don't try to do it. Daytime Today will be video and podcast. So audio and video. I like to give people options. Options are nice. Options are a great thing. I love options. Ta-da! Candace Mack literally comes to my show just to promote. And people make fun of me because I promote all the time. And Flo Bito makes fun of me because I talk myself in third person. I do it all the time. I'm always like, James Lott Jr. this, James Lott Jr. that. I do. I feel like it's a separate person. Like, I'm James, and there's James Lott Jr. I don't even know who that's just another person I talk about all the time. I'm also get tired of myself sometimes, too. There are days where I'm like, if I hear another thing about James Lott Jr., I just want to, punch myself in the face. I do. There are times I get tired of my own voice. I shut up. There are a few days where I'm like, I don't want to talk. I don't want to hear my voice. I don't want to hear nothing about James Lott Jr. I just shut it down. I do. Get tired of my own goddamn voice. Okay. I did okay with my hair. I did okay. I'm really proud of myself. I got music. I got books. I got podcasts. I got web series. I'm an organizer. I'm a life coach. I'm a one-stop shop. I know, I did okay. I shaded myself. I'm very proud of myself. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. Yes, and Casey Hutchinson and Candace are going on to Flo Bito's show. That's right. Where all James Lott Jr.'s are sold at James Lott Jr. and all social media platforms. But it's a pretty face. It's my mother's face. It's all Benita. I'm her twin. I saw her today. We talked about her breasts. Her breasts are good. She's doing okay. So we're happy. Get those mammograms, folks. Check them titties. Equality. Thank you, equality. So I'm trying equality stuff. So now I'm done with promoting. You should be worn out, girl. But you'll see on my stories and things, I promote my friends and what they're doing. I always do. I think it's important to show solidarity. And I think that's something that's just very important. Everyone's trying to make their way. Everybody's swimming upstream. We're all salmon swimming upstream. And speaking of that, I bought some fish sticks today. I love fish sticks. I haven't had them since I was like a kid. Side note. There's a shark on my TV. There's a fish sticks and there's a shark on my TV. But Candace, I think she read my other new book that I wrote that's Forever and a Day related. I don't know if you read it yet, Candy. I'm already writing another chapter, another book. My skin. Well, first of all, I'm black. So you know how that goes. I lucked out. But also, I drank lots of water. Water, bitches. Water. I drink gallons of water a day. That's what's good for you. So don't eat a lot of fried foods. That's good. That's what's good for you. Also, I use philosophy products. Let me show you. Come with James Lott Jr. We got a few minutes. I do. I use all kinds of stuff. Girl. So I have my Aura Calming Balm. I have my Lasting Hope, which is for philosophy. I have my Renewed Hope in a Jar, but it's not even in a jar. That's philosophy. I have my Skin Nation products. These are all things that I use. What's the other thing I use? Oh, yeah. Philosophy, the Micro Delivery Exfoliating Wash. I have two Renewed Hopes in a jar. Also use my Hope in a Jar. I use Purity. So these are all things I switch up and use all the time. But I drink lots of water. Lots of water and lots of water. Yes, philosophy is good. I use a lot of philosophy products. Like I have my honey and cream bath gel. I love philosophy. I also have you can see it's my room. I have my apricots and cream. I have my warm apple cider. But also, because Michelle Stafford's my buddy, and this stuff does work, I have my Skin Nation Love Body Wash from Michelle Stafford. Oh, pricey, but you know what, girl? I'm pricey, but worth it. Now, you guys know I'm a fan of Christian Alfonso. This is in my bathroom. Okay, kids, I am not joking. Next to Hope. Oh, my African art too. I love my African American art. Always. Three sisters. Three sisters. I always have, and then Hope. But I always say, then I have this, of course. I'm the world's greatest lover. Um, Ain't nothing like a sister. Hi, Eric Saber. Um, Another African American art. So I'm showing my artwork. But yes, I believe in good skincare. Skin Nation works. It totally works. I use it. It totally works. And I'm not just saying it because Michelle's my friend. It really does work. But yeah, I am pricey, but I'm worth it. Your skin is your business card. So for me, I like good business cards that look good. So my skin is going to look good. But I am fortunate because part of it is genetics. I can't even say it's all that. My mother looks amazing. You've seen pictures of us together. You can come on here and just scroll down. There's pictures of me and my mom. My mom is in her 70s and looks no wrinkles, looks amazing. And I look just like her. I mean, she literally, they took a mold of her face and said, bam, on my face. And that's what happened. It's fucking crazy. I do. We look at each other sometimes and we're amazed how much we look alike. She has other children, but I'm the one who looks just like her. It's really just strange. Strange. Sunscreen is very important.